I am shitting myself. The roosters have come home to roost. I have karma that will screw me in the ass like I like by a man for the rest of eternity. And is that such a bad thing? Last time a guy pegged me in the butt, I was shocked. Shocked because I liked it. Shocked because I had my penis in a light socket. Basically, shocked on many levels.
One thing I wanted to talk about, really important, contracts. Contracts are only for people that think the world is lying. Like if you need a contract for everything, then you just are really insecure. Contracts don't mean anything because here's the thing. If you need a piece of paper to prove to you that someone else is good to do something, you obviously can't trust that person. No, I'm not saying don't make contracts. No, I'm not saying make written agreements, because what if you forget? We're humans. We're not perfect. We can make mistakes and we forget. But the basis of this argument and this video and this point that I'm trying to make is that when you can trust someone, they don't need a contract. I mean, need one, right? They could shake on it. There are people in this world that have so much trust, they don't need a contract. Because people can rescind contracts and people can pay fines, but those fines that they pay are minuscule to the amount of the relationship and the promise to the other party, because not all parties are going to be favored in the agreements. People do business all the time, and agreements are more favorable in other people's hands. Look at boxing. Okay, I'm a boxer. And I'm an amateur boxer because I do not hold a professional license. Licensure is not a real determining factor of a person's ability to knock you out. There are people in the gym with no professional records that are very, very dangerous fighters. There are people we've never heard of that will literally light your face up. There are people that are famous. That's not to say that Floyd Mayweather can be disregarded because he's the polar opposite. He has all of the credentials. I'm not saying that. Just as I'm not saying if you have a contract means you can't trust someone. I'm saying, my point is this, that if you always need to see the fine print of everything, that means you're insecure. You're in doubt. You're in doubt, so you want to see the fine print of everything. Our contracts here are pretty straightforward and transparent. Credit repair organization at compliant. You can't really debunk it. You can't. People have tried and they get mad. Like my haters, they'll say, "Oh, he's breaking the law. He's doing this. He's doing that," and then they realize they try to make these claims and they don't stick and they disappear. Like one guy, he's like, "Oh, the FBI is going to show up in your house in the morning." Dude, you do not determine what the FBI does. The FBI handles that. The Department of Homeland Security handles that. You people and your little bullshit civil liabilities and civil discourse do not determine what courts or higher courts do. Stop acting like you determine that, okay? You don't. Where there's no harm, there's no foul. Where there's no crime, there's no case. Where there's no case, there is no prosecution. And where there is no evidence that supports a case, there is no case. And there are cases that just hang on to little bits of things that don't really get into trial. Okay. Anyway, that gets more technical. But the basis of this is that if you do business, and I have clients, a lot of my clients are business owners. A lot of my clients are affluent, meaning if you make above $300,000 a year, you're actually considered affluent, in my opinion. Anything below 300,000, you're kind of like middle class, in my opinion, where I live, okay, where I'm from, all right, where my family lives, all right. I have family actually all over the world, okay, and I have friends. I don't have family all over the world, but I have family in different parts of the world, meaning very far places, like Asia, like Europe, okay, like Hawaii, okay? My family's from French Polynesia, okay? Did you guys know that? Probably didn't. My family's from Vietnam. Did you know that? You didn't. My family is from Europe, okay? Did you know that? There were world wars that that. Anyway, the point is this. My clients tell me, and you're probably going to become my client because you're smart watching this, is that my clients have had businesses earlier on in their career, and in the beginning of their career and journey, you're making more mistakes than you would later. I mean, you should. That's how it typically works. That's the learning stage. It's like relationships. You're dating when you're young, you're dating, and then finally you eventually find the right partner. But actually, people make mistakes in their partnerships too and get divorced. Shout out to all the people, all the single moms out there that, you know, made. Shout out to all my single moms, single dads, whoever in wherever you are. You can't sit there and say, I married the wrong person. Don't say that. No, you didn't marry the wrong person. You married a person and you lived and you made mistakes just like any other human. The people, let me tell you, the people that are not making mistakes, the people that are not making mistakes, I think they know everything, have not done anything with their life. And they continue to do so. They comment, they nitpick, and they just hide behind their phones and they talk like they know what they're talking about, but they don't. Okay. You did not marry the wrong person. Okay. Your children are not a mistake. They're beautiful creatures of our future. Okay. Stop looking at the glass half empty. Start looking at it half full. Change your mindset. Stop. You did not get scammed. You made a decision to learn what doesn't work. Okay? Lexington Law didn't rip you off. You just decided to make decisions